Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and out the news in details. Arrest anyone that stops Alamajiris from entering their state, ex-lawmakers says. By Wmák, following the exchange of Alamajiris between states, a Second Republic lawmakers, Dr. Junaid Mohammed, has called for the arrest and prosecution of security operatives at the border that allow for Alamajiris to be concealed in trailers like cows to smuggled to the southern state. Mohammed, who was speaking against the backdrop of a recent situation when Southeast South states clamped down on Alamajiris relocating from north, says he doesn't believe the Alamajiris treatment was necessary. Recall that President Muhammadu Buhari, in his COVID-19 broadcast on April 27, 2020, had talked about the new plan to ensure there is no movement between states. However, the security at the border post have been compromising and letting the Alamajiris to be smuggled to other states. The ex-lawmaker told the Guardian newspaper that his view for the past 60 years on Almajiri has not changed. I don't believe the Almajiri is necessary. I don't believe it is politics or religions. I don't believe it is in the interest of our country to allow this unhealthy phenomenon. It is economically counterproductive. It does not help in developing the country or developing the young men who are the Alamajiris. If they are brought up to be Alamajiris, most of them does not know the Quran. They don't know modern education. They have no trade, no job. They have no training. So as far as I am concerned, it is, in fact, an abuse of these children who are brought up to be Alamajiris. He said on top of that, it is important to realize that if the Alamajiris decide to get married, there is no responsibility attached to that marriage. If they decide to have a child, there is no responsibility attached to them. As far as that child is concerned, the idea that you can decide to get married and start producing children like rats is simply uncalled for and in the long run a criminal offense as far as I am concerned. Bringing up a child in this modern age of the 21st century who is not educated, who knows nothing about religions, who knows nothing about any profession is also a crime against humanity. So as far as I am concerned, whatever the inconveniences this Alamajiris are subjected to, I am all for it because I want it discouraged, and at some point in the near future, I want it completely to be stopped because we have the people who have refused to really stamp their feet on the ground to put a stop to it simply because they don't have the political will. He explained further that the people who are supposed to say no don't do so. Secondly, there is also the idea that because of our liberal nature, you can travel all the way from Lagos to Maiduguri to Sokoto to Calabar without being harassed because they take advantage of that to go and now have so many colonies of Alamajiris in so many places where the culture is not there. He said as far as he is concerned, he has no problem with them being treated in a shabby manner, adding that if they are caught, they should be apprehended. The Alamajiris may be innocent, but those who facilitate their journey should be arrested and jailed. Unless we put our foot down, we are not going to have an end to this criminal phenomenon. Wow, all well said. What a good speech. I'm telling you, the thing is that the set of people that are causing problem in Nigeria are mostly all these Alamajiris, all these Fulanis, mostly people in the northern parts of Nigeria. I'm telling you, but Nigerians are like commenting about this, and they said that Most people read only the captions and then run to the comment section to comment. Why can't people read the body of the post before making meaningless comments? This is becoming so irritating. The ex-lawmaker is right in what he says. He stands against bringing forth children you cannot cater for. He speaks against security officials who are after the president, who ordered for border closure in each state. Still sneak in the Alamajiris. He speaks against those organizing or sponsoring their movement, that they should all be prosecuted when caught. To me, I see there is nothing wrong in what this ex-lawmaker said. That is to me, because everything that he said is totally right. You see all these Muslims marrying 2 or 3 wives, producing children like a chicken, and they could not cater for those children. You see all these children on the street begging for money. You see all these children on the street begging for food. According to what the ex-lawmaker said, it has to be stopped. It has to be stopped. And there are many generations of these Alamajiris in the northern Nigeria. There are a lot of them. There are a lot of them in Nigerians in the north. I'm telling you the truth. Because what this lawmaker said is definitely right. He said it all. And that is definitely what is affecting us in the country, Nigeria. Because this is to tell you that the man is actually against the movement of Alamajiris from the north to other parts of the country. But until they are sent back to the 164 Almajiri schools built by Goodluck Jonathan administration for proper Western education and orientation, the thing is that the North will definitely have a huge concern to face for a long time. And most of these Almajiris, most of these Northerners, they are not educated. They are not educated at all. You see many of them, they are the ones going into terrorist group. They are nearly all of them performing a lot of atrocities. And definitely we know that these Hausa people are the main problem that Nigerians are facing every blessed day. The questions that we need to ask ourselves is that, who gave back to Alamajiris? Don't they have parents? And who is responsible? Who is it the responsibility of the Southerners? Because this is what former Imam of Kano Sanusi was talking about then. But some Northerners highlight, they believe that Alamajiris is a culture in Hausa blood. And they don't want to do away with it. And exactly, and I don't think these people will really want to do away with this. Alamajiris in the north, they cannot do away with it. But people are saying that, why not keep them in your house? Didn't they have father? This is how you, the so-called Hillites in the north, is encouraging them to born children like chicken without taking care of them. Okay, if you say they should go to east or south, they will go there to do what? School, they no go. Handwork, they no do. And that is it. All this nothingness, they give birth to so many children. And they didn't care for the children. Just like what I said earlier, they are the same set of people that you will see on the streets begging for money. They are the same set of people that are sick, all those leprosies that we see on the road. All these disabled people, most of them, they are the Northerners, they are the Alamajiris that we're talking about today. May God help us. May God help us. But at the same time, our most problem in Nigeria are the Northerners. And we're just praying that God should help us from them all. Above all, well said by these ex-lawmakers, because he said it all. He's definitely said the truth. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think about this news? Your comments is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're here to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. God bless you once again. Bye.